Federalist Foster here to go over another document overview. Today we're looking at the Articles of Confederation. Let's get to it. The Articles of Confederation was that first failed form of government that did not succeed, but even though it had all kinds of problems, it did show us the way for a better constitution. And so we use this document to help guide us and create an even better form of government that we still use today. So the enduring understanding, the Constitution emerged from the debate about the weaknesses of the Articles of Confederation as a blueprint for limited government. So what is a blueprint? A blueprint is basically a plan. If you're an architect or an engineer, you create a blueprint, which is the basic plan for your structure. And so even though the Articles of Confederation did fail and did not succeed as a form of government, it showed to us the need for a strong central government. It showed to us the need for federalism. It was really helpful in building a better form of government under the Constitution. So all the flaws and problems were then used to build a better Constitution. So what are the main ideas of the Articles of Confederation? State sovereignty is the main idea of the Articles of Confederation. That state sovereignty, every state had total control, total authority over their state. Now we don't have state sovereignty. The state of California doesn't get to control everything that happens in California. There's definitely federal laws that control what California does. But back in the day, the states had total control. It was a confederal government, so it was very weak. Congress was really not given many powers. Many weaknesses. It was a flawed plan that did not succeed. There was a unicameral legislature, so you just had one house of Congress, versus today under the Constitution, we have two houses of Congress. We have a bicameral legislature. Each state had one vote. You needed 9 of 13 states to pass laws. There was no executive branch. There was no judicial branch. There was no power to raise an army. It was the first attempt at independent federal governments. And it gave states powers while severely limiting the federal governments, leaving the country very vulnerable to both domestic and foreign issues. So how and when did we explore this document in class? This was early on, probably I think the second week of class. We explored the Articles of Confederation. I didn't have you read the document because the document itself is just very confusing and it's very long. And the main thing need to know about it is that it was problematic. So we really need to understand more the problems of the Articles of Confederation versus the document itself. So we did a worksheet basically where you explain the problems in your own word, and then we explain how the Constitution addressed that weakness, explain that blueprint. We also did a meme contest as well. You guys made some memes for me around the Articles of Confederation. So what could this document be used to do? It could support the concept of state sovereignty and state control over issues. It could show the problems of a weak central government. It could show the problems of the government not having a strong central military to address uprisings or revolts. An example there, a great historical example would be Shays' Rebellion. To justify the need for a new constitution with a strong federal government. And to connect to federalism. You could connect this document to the ideas of federalism and the distribution of power between the states and the federal government. All right, guys, that's it for your document overview, the Articles of Confederation. As always, keep calm and Viking on.